Hello everybody, my name's David. I've been fighting for this kind of cause in defence of nature for most of my life. And it's something I care deeply and passionately about. I'm a founder member and patron of the One Planet Council and the author of a book called One Planet Living. Because part of the problem that we face here is that in the West, in countries like Wales, we are using the equivalent of 3 planets worth of resources instead of the one planet, one beautiful planet, which is all that we have. So we need to transition down to reduce our levels of consumption and our impact. Because we've lost 70% of our species around the world in the last 50 years. And it happens because there's a little bit of development here and a little bit of development there, and we don't think it makes any difference. But over the fullness of time, it all adds up to an impact. Now, there are people who care about this, and one of them is a woman called Christiana Palmer, and she is the chair of the United Nations Secretariat by the Convention of Biological Diversity. It's a bit like the UN International Panel on Climate Change, only it's about diversity. And they have their meetings like the IPCC every year where representatives of governments come together and try to agree what to do about this terrible situation where we are destroying our life support system. And he says, despite numerous efforts on countless fronts in practically all corners of the world, we are losing too many ecosystems, too many species, too many genes and their combinations far too quickly. It is very worrying to know that biodiversity loss and ecosystem collapse is, again this year, amongst the top 10 risks identified by the Global Economic Forum. One more thing. So, governments have to come together and create a new agreement at the end of this year, like the Paris Agreement, to decide what to do. So, it's up to all of you to petition your members of parliament, your councillors, to do something about this, and in particular, members of Swansea Council, to declare a climate emergency. Thank you.